Like, why are they trying to seduce me with these perfumes, you guys?
Pink Paper Doll. Hi loves, it's me, your girl Z, and welcome to my channel. All of my social media will be linked in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course, don't be shy, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified every time I upload.
Hi dolls, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. You know what to do. Go ahead and click the subscribe button below and become a part of the family. My name is Z and I love to do tons of lifestyle, girly, pink, and fragrance related content. So if that's something you dolls are interested in, go ahead and smash the bell notification so you don't miss any of my video uploads. Okay dolls, in today's video I am going to be sharing with you my Halloween / fall fragrance favorites for the month of October. You guys, I cannot believe spooky season is ending. Today is Friday and literally Halloween's on Monday. Like, where did the time go? I surely do not know, but I did want to go ahead and share with you guys the fragrances that I have been loving. I'm pretty sure that a few of these fragrances will also be in my November favorites as well, because I can already tell the ones that I am already loving. As you guys can see, I have my little cat ears in today. I got these from, where did I get these from? I had these for years, you guys, like probably like 5 years. I got these from Forever 21. They're so cute and sparkly. I'm obsessed with them. I wear them like almost every Halloween season since I've gotten them. And by the way, you guys, Forever 21 is clutch when it comes to like cute accessories for Halloween. If you don't want to do too much, but you just want to do just a little bit, it's perfect. But enough chatting and rambling for now. Let's go ahead and hop into my favorites. Okay dolls, so here are all of my fragrances for this month. Oh my god, why does it seem like there's so freaking many? Is this all of them? Yeah, this is a lot. I didn't realize that. But these are all of my fragrances that I've been loving, and I'm just gonna go over them one by one. The first one I'm gonna start out with is my least favorite, and I'm actually gonna go back on my words on this fragrance because I talked so much about this fragrance, you guys, when I reviewed it. By the way, if there is any of these fragrances that you guys want to see reviews of, please go to my fragrance playlist where I list all of my reviews and fragrance videos there. I will not be doing any reviews of these fragrances today. I will just be showing you what my favorites are, and I may mention why they're my favorites. But other than that, yeah, if you guys want to see a full in-depth review, please head over to the playlist. I'll be sure to link it in the description box below. But the first fragrance is a Dossier's Ambery Vanilla. And now you guys, you guys are probably like, Zuri, what the hell? When I reviewed this fragrance, I talked so much about this fragrance. I was like, oh my god, it smells like old lady. It smells like it's a very bisexual scent, which I do feel like it is definitely a bisexual scent. But I was just like, I really don't like the scent in it. I really don't like it. And at the time, it was spring when I got this fragrance. So I think I was just looking for more of a bubbly note. But this has grown on me in the month of October, and I'll tell you why. I feel like it's just my spirit in the month of October was just much more spooky this year. Typically I don't get into the Halloween spirit. I'm more of just a fall seasonal type of gal. But this year I was really into the spooky season, and this scent to me was giving me spooky vibes. I think I even said in my initial review that this fragrance was more of like a witchy vibe. It just reminds me of like an old witchy lady, and that is what it was giving me. So I did wear this month to get into the Halloween spirit. So I do feel like this is definitely a witchy fragrance. I forget what this is a dupe for. Now they do sell their fragrances, I believe, for $39, and you can exchange them online. I'll pop up on the screen what the original fragrance dupe this is for. But the notes in here are a mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice. The middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom. The base notes are cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. So you guys, this has a lot of notes in it. Now this is a sweet and also florally note, but it's also like, it's a spicy note. It's like a cologne-y, a spicy note. It does have a sweet note to it, but it's also giving me spice. And one of the things that I realized, you guys, is I don't like pink pepper. Hi guys, so sorry about that. So my camera completely shut off. Of course, you dolls know my camera dies so frequently. And do not worry, I will be purchasing a battery, a second battery. So hopefully the camera shutting off will be less frequent for you guys. But if I can remember correctly, I believe I was talking about the Dossier Ambery Vanilla. Now you guys, when I did a review of this, like I said, I did not like it, but it kind of has this witchy vibe to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it does definitely give me like old lady. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like a sweet old lady, like a witch, honestly. Something I noticed is I do not like the pink peppercorn or pink pepper notes in fragrances. I think that is the note that has been consistent in every fragrance that I have hated or not liked, has been that pink peppercorn note, because it is something very much old about it, and also very much, I don't know how to describe it, like could be old man, could be old lady, could either go either way, but definitely aged. And I just don't like that about the fragrance. If you guys remember, I talked about this scent from Bath and Body Works. This is the Wicked Vanilla Woods, and I had mentioned how much I love the sweet berry notes in it, but one of the things I hated was there was something in it this was just turning me off, making it feel very masculine and very like aged again. And I realized, hey, it has in it pink pepper, and this one has pink pepper in it as well. And there was another fragrance that I tried that I ended up returning to Bath and Body Works because that one had pink pepper in it as well, but I didn't put two and two together until I started reading the ingredients. I'm like, why do these both smell like old lady? And the only notes in here that are like, I know it's not the vanilla, I know it's not amber, because I love vanilla and amber. So the only notes in here that I'm not like super familiar with and I'm not in love with is that pink pepper, and they both have that. That being said, however, this month in October, I have really been feeling the witchy vibes, baby. So I'm walking around smelling like a sweet old witchy lady, and it's fine for me for October. I do not think that I would wear this fragrance outside of like October. I think I'm just wearing it because it's making me feel like I'm in a spooky type of mood. Also for the Bath and Body Works Wicked Vanilla Woods, this one has magical vanilla, glowing amber wood, and enchanted pink pepper, and then this one has pink pepper in it as well. So obviously there's the connection there with me not liking that note. However, the Wicked Vanilla Woods grew on me quite a bit because it does have a very sweet gourmand berry note to it, and that pepper is like in the background, and it really does kind of mellow out after a while. And I noticed that when I pair this with a sweet fragrance like pink sugar or any type of sweet perfume, I noticed that the peppercorn really does mellow out quite a bit. I'm sorry you guys if you hear my cat in the background and you're new here and you hear Pinky in the background. Yeah, sorry about that, but she is here. Like, this is her house, so she's gonna be around. You might see her, you might hear her. But yeah, I love the packaging, of course, on this. It's so spooky and cute. That's also, I feel like, why I picked it up so much in the month of October. It's just giving me the spooky vibes. Like, I was literally looking for witchy, spooky vibes, and I found that with these two fragrances. That being said, they both do pair very well together, the Ambery Vanilla and the Wicked Vanilla Woods. So if you guys are looking for a fragrance to pair with the Wicked Vanilla Woods or with the Ambery Vanilla, these two are just great combinations, you guys. If you have not tried these, I do suggest trying these out. Again, this isn't my absolute favorite fragrance, you guys. I would only probably wear this around Halloween, but for the month of October, it has been like a favorite for me. Okay, this is gonna come by no shock to you guys. My top #1 favorite fragrance for this month, and I almost want to say my favorite fragrance of all times, but I can't because Pink Sugar definitely has been holding that spot. And every time I try them both together, I'm just like, no, Pink Sugar trumps it. So I can't say that, but it is the Victoria's Secret Tease Sugar Fleur. If you guys have not seen the review of this, baby, please go check that review out. Or review it for yourself. Go to the store and try this, girl. If you want to smell like a whole bakery, a whole bag of Halloween candy, she's your girl. If you want to smell like a bag of Halloween candy, she's your girl. The packaging is always going to be what attracts me to things first. So just the packaging alone makes me want to grab this so much. But also as I smell it, it's just so freaking good. You guys, like I said, if you want to know an in-depth review, hear all the notes, please check out the review video. But you guys, all I can say about this is it smells like candy in a bottle, and like I just love it. I love it. But yeah, this is like my top #1 fragrance, I would say, this month that I've been wearing. This is also going to end up being an everyday fragrance for me. I can already tell that. It's just my vibe. It's like spraying Zuri into the air or onto my skin. It's just me. It's me in a bottle, you know. The next fragrance that I have here is the Bombshell Celebration by Victoria's Secret. Beautiful, gorgeous bottle. This is a New Year's fragrance. Definitely bubbly, definitely light, definitely has a hint of a little bit of citrus and things like that in it. It's definitely more of a perfumey, cologne-y type of fragrance, but it's so warm at the same time. You get like vanilla, you get a few, I feel like there's amber in there, maybe cedar wood. I'm not sure, you guys. I will pop up the notes on the screen. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I did review this fragrance, so if you guys want to see that, again, linked below. But this is so good, you guys. I don't know why this month I just picked it up so much. I love this for going out at night or high-end events. If you have like some type of premiere, like for me, I'm an actor, so I go to a lot of premieres and I go to a lot of nighttime events to make connections and things like that, like networking events. And this was just the perfect fragrance. It's really warm and inviting. Even though it does give the vibes of like New Year's, it kind of reminds me of like snuggling up with your crush. Or for me, in my case, it would be snuggling up with my cat. Snuggling up with your crush under like his big warm sweater and watching the fireworks. That is exactly what this kind of reminds me of. And or a cocktail party on New Year's Day where all of the fireworks are going off at this beautiful mansion overlooking a great view. That's what this reminds me of. But it's just something really, really warm and inviting about it that is giving me kind of like, could be Christmas, could be New Year's, but also could be fall. Yes. Hold for ambulance. You okay, mommy? You're a good girl. You are okay. Look at you. Good girl. Yes, I am loving this in the month of October, specifically for formal events and nighttime events. I don't think I've worn this in the daytime yet. So yeah, check it out if you guys have not already. It is a very warm scent to me. I don't know why I'm getting like fall vibes with this. The next fragrance I have here is Pink Sugar, but this is the red velvet version. You guys are probably looking at these bottles like, girl, you say these are your favorite fragrances, but like there's barely any used out of the bottle. You guys, I have so many perfumes and body mists that I rarely go through an entire bottle. Like most of the time I end up throwing out a bottle that's like halfway or a little, maybe a little bit more than halfway. The only perfume that I have used, almost completely used up, is Dossier's Floral Marshmallow. That one is like almost completely done, and then I'll show you guys another one that's like body mist is almost completely done. But girl, a little bit of this stuff really does go a long way, and when you have a lot of fragrances, it's really hard to use them up. So it looks like I haven't used anything out of here, but girl, I have been using those, okay? And you girls already know that I am obsessed with Pink Sugar, so it should come to no shock to you that I would love red velvet. The thing about red velvet that's kind of surprising to me is it has more of a fruity, a creamy fruity note to it that I feel like Pink Sugar does have a fruity note undertone, but it's not as much as this one. I feel like red velvet has much more of that fruity, creamy note to it, and Pink Sugar is just like straight up cotton candy. There's no like cakey note to it, and I have just been living for you guys. Who doesn't want to smell like a freaking red velvet cake? Who doesn't? Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Red velvet cake is chocolate cake, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, red velvet cake is chocolate cake. It's just colored red. This does not have any notes of chocolate in it. I do not smell chocolate. It doesn't really smell like a red velvet cake, if that makes sense, but it does smell like candy. and cookies and cupcakes and all of those sweet gourmand things. So I love it for that. Again, this is another fragrance that definitely is going to have you smelling like a bag of Halloween candy. So girl, if you have not tried this, get your hands on it. Again, review, check the description box below. Beautiful, gorgeous packaging. I mean, they definitely could have did more, but I'm not mad at it, and I've been obsessed with it. Okay, dolls, so that was all of my perfumes. Now I'm gonna get into the body mist and body sprays. So the first one I have here is Warm Vanilla Sugar by Bath & Body Works. If you don't know, now you know. If you know, you know. The girls who get it, okay? Like, that's all I'm gonna say about Warm Vanilla Sugar. It is a classic, but definitely a favorite of mine, especially in the fall months. It's just a warm vanilla-y scent, but you also get this undertone of brown sugar, like a really sweet brown sugar. It's definitely more of a mature gourmand fragrance. It's definitely not overpowering, and you don't smell super, super sweet, but you do smell a bit sweet. And then the vanilla-y note with the brown sugar, it's just, oh, it brings like so much nostalgia. I can't. I love this. Now the fragrance notes in this is intoxicating vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood, baby. Like I said, all I smell is vanilla and brown sugar. I do smell a hint of the sandalwood. I don't smell that white orchid or the fresh jasmine. Like, I do not get floral at all. I don't know what Bath & Body Works is talking about when they say that. And I also don't know what other people who like review this fragrance is talking about. And they're like, oh yeah, the jasmine is so fresh. And like, I love the white orchid. Like, girl, I do not smell white orchid or jasmine. It does not smell floral to me at all. But we all have different scent palettes, so they might be picking up on something I'm not picking up on. Also, when you spray fragrance on your skin, it does mix with your natural oils, changing the scents and the notes. So I probably just don't smell jasmine or floral because my body is like, floral who? We don't want floral. We don't want floral. And so that's probably why. But again, I love this. I do have the body shimmer mist. I am going to get the full size, but this is just one I got from SAS, and I was looking for this fragrance at SAS and it only had the shimmer mist, so I went ahead and picked it up. But I will be getting the regular one. Actually, when I smelled the regular one in the store, it's just like, it smelled bad. Like, I don't know, Bath & Body Works formulas, I don't want to make a rant about Bath & Body Works, but Bath & Body Works formulas are just getting worse and worse and worse. I actually heard that their holiday fragrances this year, they changed the formula a little bit on them, like their traditional ones, like the candy cane or the peppermint something, the one that everybody loves, and the candy apple and the vanilla bean noel. Supposedly it's supposed to be better than last year, because last year it was horrible. You could barely smell the notes and it just went bad so fast. It all smelled like alcohol. But supposedly this year is supposed to be better, and I'm so super happy and excited about that, you guys, because I am going to be getting a lot of the holiday scents. So you guys stay tuned for those videos, because I will be doing a haul. I already actually put in an online order. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyways, yeah, so Warm Vanilla Sugar, you guys. I love this scent for an everyday scent and just like fresh out of the shower. The next fragrance, okay, the next body mist that I have here is by Victoria's Secret, and this is Midnight Fleur. You guys, I think I even talked about this last month. I'm not even sure. This fragrance right here, this is like the GOAT. It is so freaking good. If you love ambery scents and you love warm scents, then you're gonna love this. This isn't necessarily a gourmand scent. Like, it is sweet, but it's like a sweet powdery type of scent. It's not like gourmand sweet. With a little bit of vanilla, I smell amber. To me, it's the strongest scent. The strongest note to me is amber. Like, if you guys know Victoria's Secret's Amber Romance, that's like one of my favorite fragrances, and I actually meant to pick that up this year for fall, and I might actually just go into the store and pick it up. Yeah, because I'm probably gonna want to wear that for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Amber Romance, but like a little bit warmer and a little bit richer in that ambery note. Now, I believe Fleur is a flower. I don't smell flower in this, but I guess if I actually had really smelled the flower Fleur in real life, maybe I would say, oh, it does smell like that, because I've never smelled Fleur before. But it doesn't smell floral to me. It smells like a warm, sweet, powdery, ambery scent. I love that for me. Yeah, if you guys have not checked this out, please try and get your hands on it. I believe they only come by around SAS. Look at it, guys. This is the scent that I was telling you guys. Ooh, why am I all the way over here? This is the scent that I was telling you guys that I almost used completely up. Look at that, it's just a little bit. And I only spray like a very little bit because I don't want it to go, because I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And also if you could find this packaging this year when they created this, the scent lasts a really long time. Like, I've had this for years and it still smells fresh and good. Like, the scent has not gone bad yet. My cat just ran off because I sprayed it. She doesn't like scents like that. But yeah, if you can get your hands on this packaging, baby, the formula was best this year. That's all I'm gonna say. The next one I have is Victoria's Secret's Lost in a Daydream Honey, and the fragrance notes in this is crisp apple, hazelnut woods, and autumn in the air. I already talked about this fragrance many times, but this smells like a crisp apple macchiato with pumps of hazelnut. That's what it smells like. Or if you guys have ever had that sparkling grape juice, you know, the one they give you in church, or the one that your parents give you on New Year's when everybody else is drinking wine, but they try to trick you and put some grape juice in your glass and like, oh, you're drinking wine with us, but you're really not, you're drinking grape juice. That's what this smells like. It also smells like that sparkling cider, like sparkling apple cider. Yes, love it. Living for it. It's so warm, but it's also that huge burst of fruitiness, and then it mellows out into this soft hazelnut. Like, why are they trying to seduce me with these perfumes? You guys, just check it out. I think this came out last year. I think this is from last year, you guys. Okay, dolls, so the next fragrance I have here is Victoria's Secret's Bare Vanilla, you guys. Love this. One of you dolls turned me onto this and I have not been able to get off of this. This is the perfect everyday scent. I also think that this is just great, not just for fall, but like anytime. You could wear this all year around. It's like a soft, warm vanilla note. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's sweet, but it's like really, really light. Like, it's not overpowering. Like, I would say warm vanilla sugar is sweeter than bare vanilla because it does have that brown sugar undertone to it. Even though it's not like, you know, Vanilla Bean Noel sweet, it still has a sweetness to it, especially with that brown sugar. It's a lot more sweeter than Bare Vanilla. Bare Vanilla is like the adult version of Vanilla Bean Noel at Bath & Body Works, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like obnoxiously sweet. It's like very light sweet. This is giving me more like vanilla extract instead of vanilla cupcake. You know what I'm saying? But it's really, really nice. And the fragrance notes in here is whipped vanilla, soft cashmere, skin to skin. I really would like to know what cashmere smells like, because every time there's a cashmere note in any fragrance, I'm obsessed with it. I think it's just the smell. Like, if being warm had a scent, it would be cashmere. I'm just obsessed with it. Love the cashmere, love the vanilla, love how soft it is. It is very light, and it's just like, it's so good, you guys. Please check it out if you have not already. Okay, dolls, so now we're gonna get into the Bath & Body Works fragrance mist that I haven't mentioned. The first one I'm gonna share with you guys is the White Pumpkin and Chai. The fragrance notes in here is cinnamon cider, spice pumpkin, and vanilla glaze. Oh, what can I say? It just smells to me like apple cider, like a pumpkin apple cider. That's what it smells like, pumpkin apple cider. But I could also see like a pumpkin bread with apple cider on the side. It's definitely giving me that. It's weird too because it says white pumpkin chai, but then on the back there's no chai note. Why is it called white pumpkin chai? I don't get that. Before, when I first smelled this scent, I was like, it doesn't really smell like chai though. I don't get chai. And I don't get chai, but it still smells good. And I can get why they would call it chai, because there is this sort of creamy note in it that kind of would remind you of like a latte or something like that. But it does not smell like chai, you guys, but it does smell really, really good. It smells like pumpkin and apples and cinnamon, if that makes sense. The next fragrance is the pumpkin cupcake. You guys already know. Like, I don't even have to tell you. I don't even have to talk about this. I can just tell you the fragrance notes, right? So the fragrance notes are whipped buttercream, pumpkin spice, and vanilla cake batter. Oh! This is probably my number 2 fragrance. My number 2 body mist for the fall. I get this every fall. I'm obsessed with it. I love it, and it smells exactly like the name. It smells like a pumpkin cupcake, you guys. Like, come on. Okay, dolls, this is gonna come by no surprise because I rave about this on social media all the freaking time. This is the Bath & Body Works Enchanted Candy Potion. Look at that packaging, you guys. Like, oh, this is just perfect for Halloween. Like, it's sweet. It reminds me of like sweet tart candies, which is very reminiscent of being a child and trick-or-treating. Even though I wasn't allowed to trick-or-treat, I guess I was living vicariously through the kids that I was spying through out of my bedroom window, but it's still giving me the vibes, you know what I'm saying? And the fragrance notes in here is spellbinding sugar, bewitched berries, and whipped pixie dust. Again, like I said, it smells like sweet tart candies. I can't get enough. It's just so light and fruity and tart and sweet and everything that's powdery and powder candy. Like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. I can't. Ooh, but I just sprayed. It's okay. Spray more. Oh, I'm obsessed with this, you guys. If you have not smelled this, if there's any other Halloween / fall fragrance that you want to get, if you're gonna only get one, I would suggest getting Enchanted Candy Potion. You guys, please ignore my lighting right now. It's gonna go crazy because I'm filming at the daytime and the sun is moving. So just ignore that. I will do my best to fix it in post, but girl, you know what? Ain't nobody tripping, okay? Nobody's tripping about the lights. There's nothing I can do about that, okay? I'm sorry, all right? The next one that I have is a Bath & Body Works Blueberry Sugared Pancakes. I was on the fence about this for so long, and I actually tried this last year. I think it was blueberry pancakes. It might have been called blueberry muffin. It might have been called blueberry waffle, but it was the same notes, different packaging. You know what I'm saying? The notes in here is sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. This actually grew on me. Like, I actually picked it up this year. It's like, oh my God, I freaking love this. Now there is like a cakey dough like pancakey scent like on the dry down that I do not like because I don't want to smell like a pancake, you guys, because to me pancakes are food. Okay, it's different in smelling like a pancake and a cupcake. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference. I don't want to smell like food. I want to smell like, you know, pastries. So I don't like that pancakey note that's in there because there's definitely a strong one on the dry down, but the berry notes and the creamy notes that come in this, that come out of this, come in, what am I saying? That come out of this what am I trying to say? I need to talk English, right? That come out of this fragrance is just so fresh and so bold. I just love it so much that I have been able to just get past that pancakey dry down note and just continue using it because it's just so sweet and nice. And like I said, there is also a maple type of syrupy, it says caramel drizzle, but it does smell more like a maple syrupy type of note in there as well, which I am kind of on the fence about. But other than that, I've been picking this up a lot in the month of October and I've been obsessed with it, honestly. Okay, dolls, so the next fragrance is Bath & Body Works Cashmere Glow. Again, another fragrance I don't have to say much about because you guys have heard me rave about this fragrance. This is the fragrance, this is the #1 fragrance, my #1 fall fragrance, and then Pumpkin Cupcake is my #2 fall fragrance. Those are the fragrances that I get every single fall without fail. This just encompasses fall to me. Cashmere Glow is just everything that you want in a fall fragrance. The notes on this is golden peach, lily petals, shimmering vanilla, and cashmere musk. There we go with the vanilla. You guys are seeing a theme: warm, vanilla, cashmere, amber. Those are the notes that I love for the fall. Now this golden peach, you barely smell any peach. Like, I don't really smell peach, and the lily petals, I smell no floral. I have no idea what Bath & Body Works is talking about. To me, this smells like vanilla and cashmere and just more of like, just a soft glow. I don't know how to describe it. It just reminds me of like snuggling again in a soft, warm blanket or a soft sweater or something like that. It's just everything that encompasses fall. Like, I cannot even describe this. Please check out the review because I'm sure in the review I was so super excited about it. When I smelt it, I gave a better review of it, but all I can tell you guys is it smells good. Okay, it smells like freaking heaven. If you want a fall fragrance that's light and also doesn't smell like childish, like By childish, I don't think it smells childish, but other people think that smelling like a cupcake is childish. I don't think it's childish, but whatever. But if you're one of those people that think like gourmand scents and like pumpkin cupcakey scents, and you're not into that because you feel like it's kind of childish and immature, try this one, because this one is definitely more of a mature fragrance and it just smells so good. I love the vanilla. I also smell a strong amber note in this, but it's not mentioned here, but I do smell it. So yeah, you guys, if you want a soft, warm, ambery vanilla cashmere scent, something like that, please do check this out. This is my top #1. Actually, you guys, I just ended up emptying out one of them. This is actually the backup because the other one is completely empty. You guys already saw that in another video though. Okay dolls, I thought we would never make it, but we are on our last fragrance favorites. Stop it. Y'all are with me today. I'm doing this video and I'm gonna get it up, so get it together. Babe, move it. Okay dolls, I thought we would never make it, but guess what? We're on our last favorite fragrance of the month of October, and that is Bath & Body Works Pink Suede. Now you guys, I have not had a chance to do a review of this fragrance yet, and I think I will be doing a review of it. I'm still waiting for a few items to come in the mail. I think I will probably include this in that video when I review those fragrances. But I picked this up, and you guys, I have been on the hunt for this, okay? I had the shower gel for a while and I wasn't able to get my hands on anything but the shower gel. I finally got my hands on it. The fragrance notes in here is blush berries, velvet peonies, and soft cotton. All I can say, y'all, oh, it just smells so good. And this is a bright scent too. It's so bright and lovely. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's more like a fruity, bright scent, and it also is like a fresh note to it. Maybe that's what they mean by cotton, because there's like a fresh type of, not soapy, but perfumey note to it that I really like. This is definitely giving me a giant knitted pink blanket, you know what I mean? That's what this reminds me of. Or like pink fuzzy socks is what this reminds me of. They should have just named it pink fuzzy socks, because that is what this fragrance smells like. Anyways, I love the packaging on this. Look at that with like the knit at the bottom. It's just so freaking pretty, and it's pink, so of course your girl had to pick it up. Okay dolls, that was all of my fall fragrance favorites for the month of October. I hope you dolls enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments below what fragrances you guys want to see me try out next. I also love getting all of your suggestions for videos and things like that. I love you guys, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye! Y'all know I'm extra. Bye! Freaky shit. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Freaky shit. Hey.